Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to add or insert a table of contents easily in Microsoft Word. So let's say you have a document open and you're done putting in the content or the body or whatever you're working on in Microsoft Word. First thing you have to do is to make sure that the content you're working on has page numbers, meaning you have numbered the pages in the Microsoft Word document you're working on. If you don't know how to number pages in Microsoft Word, I've left a link in the description and I'll also put it at the top of the screen so you can easily head over there and learn how to do this. But for this tutorial, we will not be covering that for now. So once you have your page numbered in your Microsoft Word document, the next thing you want to do is to head over to the headings, both the headings and the subheadings of each of the chapters you're working on. So let's start with the first heading we have over here. So here, the main thing we want to do is to change this to heading 1, which is over here. So you want to head over and click on this here and then head over and select heading 1. You can notice that there is a visual change in the heading of your first chapter or whatever you're working on. You can easily head over here and also right click on this here and then you can click on modify. In case the option you want to use for the heading you don't like the style or you don't like the font size or the color, you can head over and click on and right click on that and modify. And then when you get over here, you can change options. So let's easily change this to a different color right now. And then we can decide to select bold. You would also notice that as you make changes to this, you can notice the visual or the preview at the bottom of your screen so you can know what you're doing. So let's also change the fonts. So now I think this is okay for me. So I just head over and click on OK here. Now you want to head over and put your cursor in front of the heading again once more, and then you want to select on the heading which you just made. You can notice or you can see the visual change on your screen. So the same thing we're going to do for the subheading here. We want to click on this and then head over to heading 2 this time, not heading 1 anymore. We head over and click on heading 2. So once you're in heading 2, you can also right click and also click on modify to make changes to the heading design or the style if you don't like any of this. Once you're done with this, head over and click on OK. And then make sure your cursor is placed in front of the heading 2 and then head over and select on heading 2. So now you can see the update of the visual effects which you just did has been updated on the Microsoft Word document. So you want to head over to the next chapter and do the same thing for both the heading and the subheading. But now in this case, we're going to easily just head over and select this. We don't have to edit or modify this anymore because we have done this already in the previous chapter. So you just want to head over and select heading 1. And then for the sub chapter, you want to select heading 2 also. And for the last part of our document, we want to head over and click on heading 1 also. So once we are done with all of this, you just want to head over to the top of your document. And then we're going to create a blank page where we're going to place the table of contents. So you can easily head over and put your cursor in front of the first word in your Microsoft Word document. And then the next thing you want to do is head over and click on Insert. Click on Insert tab. And then you want to head over and click on Page Break here. So select Page Break. And then once you do this, you'll notice that a blank page has been put just ahead of your content or the documents you're working on. So once you have a blank page in the front of your content that you're working on, head over and click on the blank page. And then once you do that, the next thing we're going to do is to head over to the top part of the screen and then click on the References tab. Once you have the References tab open for you, you should find an option at the beginning or the first part of the sections here that says Table of Contents. You want to select this. And then a dialog box will open like this for you. Once you do this, just head over and click on Automatic Table. Once you select this, you will notice that immediately a table of content has been created for you. And then you will notice the chapters and the sub-chapters which we created in this our document has all been put in place, also with the page number. You can see them by the side also here. Also, a very easy trick I'm going to teach you right now is how to easily navigate to each of the chapters or sub-chapters you have on your document. So for example, now you have a lot of chapters and you want to easily head over and click on the sneakers here. For example, you want to put your cursor on the sneakers, and then you can see also an information telling you that if you click Control and then click on the subchapter or the chapter, you can easily head over to it. So let's try that and see what happens. So I hold down Control on my keyboard and then I click on this. Voila, you can see you can easily here navigate to any of the chapters in your document. So let's head back up. So now you can notice that each of the chapters and subchapters has been added into the table of content. So let's give an instance now that you want to add more chapters or more subchapters into the document. So let's head over to the conclusion right now. And let's say I want to add a subchapter right over here. So if I click on this now and I put in a subchapter, now once we are done putting our subchapter, we want to change this of course to the second header or header 2. So you want to put your cursor in front of the document. So you want to put your cursor in front of the subchapter. I'm going to bold in this right now, and then head over to home and then head over to heading 2, and then you want to select this. So you can see it has also been changed. The visual has also been changed also in our document. So now if we head over to the table of content at the top of the screen, you'll notice that there was no updates, or you have to now manually input each of these subchapters or chapters into the document. But this is not true. You can easily update the table of contents if you decide to add more chapters or more subchapters by easily clicking on the document, and then at the top of the document or at the top of the table of content, you would find an option there that says update table. So you want to select update table and then head over to the option that says update entire table. You want to select this and then click on OK. So now you can see the new subchapter which we created has easily been added into the table of content. So this is how you can easily add chapters and subchapters into the table of content, and then you can easily update the table of content, and then this becomes added automatically, so you don't have to add this one after another. Also guys, don't forget, for example, in our chapters and subchapters, we went with the color green for the color style, for the style color, sorry, and then you notice the table of content has a different color. So you can easily come here and highlight over this, and then you can change the color here by heading over here and making this green if you want. You can see easily. So you can change the color also to make it consistent in each and every part of the headings you have in your Microsoft Word documents. Okay guys, that's all for this tutorial. If you learned something new today, how to easily create table of contents, how to easily edit and update your table of content, and also navigate to any part of the table of content you have, or in whatever work you are doing in Microsoft Word, don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe to my channel. Hopefully I'll see you guys on my next video or tutorial. Have a great and wonderful day. Thank you.